Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Probably Jamie here, and today we're just gonna do a little paint with me type thing. And this paint with me was inspired from a school assignment I had to pretty much get my inner head thoughts onto something, and it had to have something you like, things that make you scared or anxious or make you feel good and happy, and things that make you feel sad. And I kind of came up with this, and I really like how it ended up, so I hope y'all like it too. And make sure to stick around to finish watching this beautiful piece of art being made. So pretty much what the painting is itself is the painting is an exact replica of my bedroom from the view of my bed. And I'm kind of in a dream state-ish, kind of like looking at these hallucinations and these things that are not in the ordinary realm, but they are possible in dreams. So what you see is you see those fish flying across the room and in the air, because fish make me feel happy in a way. I have a giant pond in my room that's full of betta and guppies, and it's beautiful and it brings me joy and happiness. And yeah, then you see clouds, rainy, stormy, thunder days. And what I was just painting then was a gravestone, and that was symbolic of death pretty much, which is kind of like a fear, but not that big a fear. I'm just really not that afraid of too many things or am emotionally saddened by them, so there wasn't too much sadness painted on here. So I decided to paint a whole bunch of betta fish on here just because of the ones that I have, but also I really like them. I think they're a really amazing fish. They come in a lot of shapes and colors and types, I guess. And I just really had a fun time painting them and trying to replicate them, because it's kind of hard. Like, I don't know what it was, but I really couldn't make a good fish. I didn't paint a good one in my opinion. I mean, they look decent, they look good. It's just they didn't turn out the way how I wanted them to. And now with these YouTube buttons, that's referring to my own YouTube channel and something that makes me happy. I watch a lot of YouTube videos and I definitely love to produce them, make videos myself. So overall, I think this painting took me, I think it took me 3 days, but not entirely. I think it was more, maybe 20 hours put into it, because I started one day and expected to finish it that day, but that didn't happen. And over the course of a week, I worked on it here and there, and I think overall an accumulation of 15 to 20 hours was put into this. Maybe way less. I might just be crazy. I don't know. But I put in a lot of work on this painting, and I turned it in the next day it was done, and I ended up getting a really good grade. I got 100 and extra bonus points, but I don't really care. I really did like how this ended up, but I just feel with more practice I'll get better, because this isn't that great. Like, it's good, but it's like not shaded or doesn't have shadows. It's more playful and cartoony, and I really like that that's how it turned out, because it is supposed to be like a dream, so everything's like cartoony and illustrated, and just ended up turning out really nice. And I also did end up adding a lot of things from my real life onto here, like my camera. It brings me joy and happiness. It took a long time for me to finally get a camera. Well, a DSLR camera. I've had multiple cameras before, but this DSLR I've been waiting for since like day one, but then I finally got it, and now I'm using it. And it brings me joy and happiness that I'm able to use it towards a goal that is YouTube. You can also see my sketchbook on there that I use daily, more like every other day or whenever I have time. I should probably start using it more and be more creative in my life. This painting is pretty much one of the only paintings that I have that I've made myself that is pretty much like 100% original, because I never really have been that attracted to acrylic paints. They just never really worked for me, and I mean, I don't think they still do, but they just don't work in the way that I want them to, which they're acrylics, and I totally understand that they're amazing, but I just don't know how to use them 100% yet. So I think that's definitely a holding back point. So I might start doing more to try to get better and get to the level I want to be with them. If you're liking the video so far, make sure to like, comment, do all that jazz. I'd really love to hear your thoughts and opinions on this specific piece and this video and how it turned out. Because thoughts and opinions are always welcome here, even if they're bad and not good. Now, for this painting, I did use a couple of mediums, and I ended up using regular acrylic paints and also these acrylic markers that you see me using right now. I ended up getting them on clearance at Hobby Lobby. I really like them. I've sketched with them, I've done a couple drawings with them, and they just have a really nice popping look that is very like distinguishable from other mediums. And they're just very bright and vivid, and I really enjoyed adding detail to all the little things in this painting with those markers. I also ended up using a Sharpie to pretty much outline everything and make it look more cartoony and not so much as making everything blend together, because without those harsh lines, I just feel like the piece was a little too together. not a lot of separation in colors, so those black lines really added a nice pop that I really ended up liking. Now I'm just going in to add some final touches, and this piece is pretty much done. I really like how it turned out, as I've said a couple times before. Overall, I'm really happy that the preliminary sketches that I started with really came through in the end, and it pretty much looks the way I want it to. Although some of the colors are off and some of the ideas didn't really work out, so yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you really like it, make sure to like, comment, maybe even subscribe. Give me your thoughts and opinions. And that's pretty much it for this video. Peace and love, and I will see you guys in the next one.